In today's episode, I will talk about understand your relationship with your parents. Welcome back to a new episode from the series Understand Your Relationships Better, where I share with you the secrets behind different types of relationship you have in your life. I would like to start off by thanking every single parents in this world. The conscious parents, the strict parents, the absent parents, the hardworking parents, and all the types of parents out there. Because each and every one of them is doing exactly what they came to do in this life. Based on my experience, I have noticed that so many people have issues with their parents, and that is not a coincidence at all. Now, the most important secret you need to know about your parents, and one that you must always keep in mind, is that your father represents to you your identity, and your mother represents to you your personality, which means that they project to you who you truly are and how you truly act. Usually, parents are the people who are always there next to you in your life, just like your shadows. And that is exactly who they are. They are a shadow of yourself. They are always there to reflect to you who you are. The main reason people are constantly in clash with their parents is because we are constantly changing, and the universe is always pushing us towards growing. So when you fight with your parents, you are actually fighting with a version of yourself that needs to be changed. And to make this easier for you to understand, here is a story. There once was a girl who always wanted everything to be perfect. If one thing did not go the way she planned it to, she would lose her mind. And she constantly blamed herself for everything wrong that happened to her. Her whole life she had to get the best grades. And if she didn't, she would call herself stupid. She had to be the most creative, and if she wasn't, she would call herself boring. She had to do everything perfectly, and if she couldn't, she would punish herself with the constant feeling of failure. This girl never noticed this quality in herself, even though at the same time she was doing all of this, her mother and father were sending her infinite messages. How? Well, her mother was controlling every detail in her life, from how she dresses to how she talks, where she goes, and with who. And she always constantly yelled and fought with her over these things. And her father, the only time he would ever talk to her was if she did something wrong, and all he would do is tell her how disappointed he was in her. You see, they are both reflecting to her something in her personality and her actions that are draining her completely. Her mother was showing her how wanting to control everything is so bad, and her father was showing her that always blaming yourself and focusing on failure is terrible. This version of herself was harming her, but she did not see it. So her parents reflected it to her for years and showed her exactly how harsh she was on herself. Imagine how much energy these two people were giving out while they were completely unaware of it to help their daughter get out of this toxic behavior. After a long struggle between the girl and her parents, she realized that there was a calling from deep inside her that was asking her to change and to stop being so hard on herself. She realized because of her parents that there is a version of herself she needed to change and grow out of. And that is exactly why parents are the most influential people in a person's life, because they are capable of showing you your flaws, and they are unfiltered for the purpose of you reaching the highest version of yourself. So now try to think between you and yourself. What could your parents be trying to help you learn? Thank you.